Why are you laughing? Hello all WSC1 classes, my name is Jainee Gabrielsen, and well, this is a picture of me after I finished race walking. Oh wait, what's race walk? Isn't that just fast walking? Actually, no. I was made fun of for doing something that I love. Today I'll be addressing the issue about people don't respect something when they don't understand it. First off, what is race walking? Race walking to me means family, friends, and a unique style that nobody quite understands. It means long hours, training in the summer, winter, and in all conditions. It means long nights, strict training, and injuries. Race walkers are supposed to have one foot on the ground at all times, and when your lead leg is in front of your body, your knee needs to be fully straightened. This is called a race walker's form, or form for slang. In order to increase your speed while race walking, it is very difficult because you have to worry about your form, rotating your pelvis forward and pumping your arms directly next to your hips. This differs from running because runners don't have to have at least one foot on the ground at all times. The second thing about race walk is that you cannot flex your knee when your lead leg is in front of your body, but when running, you can bend your knees. Training is also different for race walk than it is for running. This is mainly because while race walking, you have to worry about multiple things at once. When you want to go fast while running, you pump your arms and you go. While race walking, this does not happen. You have to worry about staying in form, not getting disqualified, which happens when you are out of form, and worrying about increasing your speed. Race walking is not offered at the middle school level on Long Island. It is only offered to women at the high school level, and it is offered very scarcely at the collegiate level in the United States. Race walk is also offered by the United States Track and Field, or USATF. This can be done by registering yourself or by joining a club team. Private clubs for race walk are offered widely across the Northeast. For me, I'm in Walk USA, which has trained a two-time Olympian who placed 22nd at the 2016 Rio Olympics. I was first introduced to race walking from my coach. He said, "You run very flat-foot. You should try the race walk." I tried it and it was sophomore year, and a sophomore showed me the basics and said, "Well, maybe this isn't for you." I think she was afraid of me beating her. My own teammates wouldn't help. My coach didn't know how to help me, and everyone outside of track said, "What's race walking?" I was on my own. In order to better myself in the fluency of race walk, I had to watch race walk videos on YouTube every day. This was because my teammates wouldn't help me. But at one meet, I saw a man with a very funny safari hat. His name is Gary Westerfield, and he introduced me to race walk through Walk USA, the club that I now belong to. Why don't I just run? I don't know. Why should I stop doing the thing that I love? I have gained many opportunities from race walking, such as competing alongside Olympian Maria Mishta at the World Race Walking Cup Trials in Whiting, New Jersey. One of the biggest things I ever heard is, "I'm taking the easy way out of track." How am I taking the easy way out? I put my literal blood, sweat, and tears into the sport, and I have loved every minute of it since. Like any other sport comes with its injuries. I believe that these injuries are more unique than others, in the sense that they wouldn't necessarily occur if you were running. I have thrown out my back, ankle, and most recently I pulled the muscle that connects my hip and my leg joints together. My most recent injury has resulted in several months of physical therapy. The old saying, "You can only get respect if you give respect," and this has always held true for me. I have always respected my fellow teammates, but never felt this back. Every year, incoming freshmen would see this new thing called race walk, and again there would be comments about, "Well, what is that? Why are they just walking fast?" They were naive, but I didn't blame them. Instead, I made it my business to educate them. I made sure that fellow race walkers and I only showed respect towards our teammates, but still, freshmen would make fun of me. They're elder. I didn't take too much offense, but rather I showed them that I was the best at what I did. And when they saw me get first place out of 30 people in the county, I kind of forced them to respect me. I believe that people don't understand what race walking is. Because of this, nobody understands the hard work and dedication that goes behind it. The people that I have met from all walks of life are some of the most dedicated people I've ever seen. For instance, outside of school, in USATF meets, it's about 50% girls and 50% boys, even though the common belief is that it's mostly women. This only proves the lack of understanding of people. In order to make everyone fully understand race walk, I pulled random freshmen aside that I thought would be good and had them try it. Ultimately, after new members tried race walking, they said that it felt like their shins were bleeding and one of the worst pains they've ever felt in their entire life. Still think it's easy? Still think I'm taking the easy way out of running? I started my senior year of track with one race walker, myself. This was problematic because nobody would continue my legacy. Nobody would learn race walk, and ultimately, race walk would die with me. This made my mission to find race walkers even more important, and so I started recruiting them over the summer. I worked at 2 track camps with the sole purpose of educating and recruiting potential race walkers. Because of this, I started and ended my senior year with 6 race walkers. This still wasn't enough. I had to make sure that I was leaving my race walkers in capable hands. They had to be left to a team that would respect my race walkers, and because of me and years of drilling into my teammates' head that race walk is to be respected, it is now. They will still be my race walkers. Yes, my race walkers. They will always be my race walkers even when they aren't little anymore, because I created our little family, and it's one of my proudest accomplishments to date. I have learned many things along my race walk journey. Yes, my journey is a part of me and who I am and contributed to who I have become. I have paved the way to future race walkers at my school in order to ensure a safe environment and a long line of race walkers to come. My race walkers are completely different. Some are bookworms, some are punk, some are shy, and some are really preppy. No matter who you are, you can be yourself. I relate this to what I've learned in class because the article Queer Literacy Survival Guide by Stacey Waite helps to support my thesis. Because people did not respect her thoughts and actions because they didn't fully understand her. Her father didn't respect the fact that she dressed different because she wanted to, not because there was something wrong with her. I believe I wasn't always understood with race walking and ultimately relate with Waite because of this. I believe that I have left a legacy behind that race walk is a well-respected sport. I believe it has always been and will be respected now in the race walk community.